Welcome to the Attentive Mind. This is a daily guided meditation practice. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this practice today. Find yourself a comfortable seated position. And if a seated position doesn't work, you can lie down. Really, you can just find anything that works for you where you're able to kind of keep your back straight, not tight, but just open so you can breathe easier. And you're comfortable so you don't feel liable to shift around during the meditation practice. But just find what works for you. We also keep our eyes open during this practice. This is not a closed eye meditation practice. But if you have learned to practice with your eyes closed, of course, feel free to do so. There are no hindrances. But if your eyes are open, go ahead and just drop them down. Leave the screen alone and just drop your eyes lightly on the floor or the desk or whatever is just below you. We're not staring or analyzing anything, but we're also not blurry and buzzed. We just have a nice, light, clear gaze directed downwards. You're in a nice, comfortable position, and your eyes are open, directed down. Just settle here where you already are. There's nothing to get to, nothing to achieve. We're just being here without struggling. Noticing the body, how it feels. Maybe there's a sense of restlessness or the sinking hole in the chest of melancholy and depression, or the butterflies of anxiety. Whatever it is, we just allow it to be here. We're not changing anything. Nothing is in development. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. And there's no one to become. Resting deeply here and now, without effort and for no reason at all. What happens? And I'm probably catching you thinking right now. And you'll notice how the mind doesn't really know how to stay here. It keeps talking about the past and the future, talking about meditation, worrying about this, wanting that. But it's really important to understand that we're not here to shut our thinking off. We're not turning it off. We're not ignoring it. And we're not stopping it. We're allowing it to run as it wants to. We let our mind think what it wants to think. Only we don't have to give it our attention. We can just leave it alone and let it run on its own. And an easy way to do this is to bring our attention, instead of being with thinking, to bring it to the lower belly, below the navel and above the groin. And as you bring your attention to this area in the lower belly, notice this subtle rhythm of your breath happening all by itself. Stay with it and let your thoughts go on as they please. And I'm probably catching you thinking now, following thoughts instead of remaining with the lower belly. Let these thoughts continue on. Don't push them away. In other words, keep thinking, but gently return your attention back to the lower belly, rising and falling. Come back. Come back to breathing. Wake up. Wake up from thinking. Return to the lower belly. Rising and falling. And maybe I'm catching you thinking again. Your attention simply moved to thoughts. So just return your attention to the lower belly. And notice how it feels like there's something sitting above the breath, looking down at the lower belly. What is this place? Turn the attention back. What notices the breath? What moves attention to the belly, then gets lost in thinking? What is this? Turn the attention back. Where does it come from? If it's real, like the breath, then you should be able to find it. But if you can't find anything, if you can't find the one that hears this voice, don't be alarmed. Instead, stay there in this open, awake, empty awareness, and completely rest here. All right, you can look at the screen. I have a question today. It says, I'm experiencing extremely bad anxiety and panic attacks, blood pressure all over the place, and last night ER visit. I'm in this storm and I can't find how to get out of it. This video helped me a lot. Yeah. Well, first off, what I like about this comment is that y'all helped this person with your comments, your replies. I wish you all the power you need. Hang in there. I've been where you are now, and meditation has helped me tremendously. I wish you all the best. I know there are people that are suffering from anxiety/panic attacks like myself, and there's still hope. Yes, that's you again. But it was wonderful, the comments that were helping this person. So this is what the community is all about, is being here together. So thank you for those who commented. But I will say that the comment that really is the good answer here is this one. It says, the way out is to let it rage. Think of it like a bucket of muddy water that wants to be clear. Do you try to make it clear by putting your hands in it and trying to push all of the mud to the bottom? No, that'd be silly. Just let it be how it is, and naturally it will clear. That is absolutely correct. When we're going, like me personally, I've dealt with anxiety. I don't know why you went to the ER, but I've been to the ER just for a panic attack, thinking I was having a heart attack. I was like 22. And it was just a panic attack. And I've had those very frequently throughout my life. And it's very hard to explain to those who don't have anxiety. But it seems like all of a sudden, something's really bad about to happen, and it takes over everything. It makes you physically exhausted, and your palms get sweaty, and you feel like you can't breathe, and you must get out. But this person's comment and reply to you is absolutely correct. Don't run. Feel it deeply. Don't get rid of it. Watch it. It's a great philosopher. I bring him up all the time. Alan Watts says basically the same thing. Trying to get rid of thoughts, trying to get rid of bad and unwanted feelings like panic, even depression, is like trying to smooth rough water with a flat iron. You only disturb it more. You don't push it away. What is it? What are the atoms of that experience? Without naming it, what does it feel? This is it. Feel it. Not to get rid of it, but to just know what it actually is. So when you go through panic, welcome it. As uncomfortable as that may seem, because the first feeling when panic arises is like, no, 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 no. And I'm sure you have noticed that when you do that, it gets even worse. It's like, oh, I got to stop thinking about this. Oh no, but I can't stop thinking about this. Oh my goodness, I got to stop. I'm panicking. I got to stop this. It won't help through resisting. If it is, it is. So be with it. Allow it. As uncomfortable as it is, you allow yourself to be uncomfortable. You allow yourself to have a panic attack. Allow it. Because then that constraint and that contraction around it starts to be like, okay, come on. Let it happen. Then see what happens. And ask, what is it? There's thoughts, there's butterflies, there's sweaty palms. I can't stop thinking about something, but what is the feeling? What does it actually feel like? Because if it can come, it can go. And we're not pushing things away. We're not like, get out of here. I don't want that. I don't want that. We say, oh, there's anxiety. There's panic. No, if it wants to stay, let it stay. Ashrin Punjaji, or Papaji is his name. He's a non-dual Vedanta teacher, and he died a while back. But he would say, what wants to come, let it come. What wants to stay, let it stay. And what wants to go, let it go. It's hard to always be scared, and I know the suffering from it. But the way out isn't out, it's in. So feel it deeply. See what it really is. Watch it carefully without trying to get rid of it. Use it. Use it to your advantage. And everything will settle like the mud to the bottom of a bucket of water. Now, I hope this helps, and of course, let me know if you have any other questions. And thank you for everyone who are getting involved with others on the YouTube comments. It's wonderful. It's what we're about. This is what this is about. So keep doing it. And if you have any questions and you're new here, ask me and I'll answer them. And of course, I post a video like this every single day. So if you're interested in joining and learning about meditation without getting involved in any kind of spiritual practice, join the Attentive Mind and I'll be here for you. Thank you for your time today. And thank you for showing up. And as always, without exception, I'll see you tomorrow.